ALARP is one of the fundamental principles of risk management. ALARP is short for as low as reasonably practicable. To explain it in the simplest way possible, we neither need nor want to manage risk to the point where we eliminate it because doing so is simply not a good use of valuable resources. The lowest point we want to reach is just before the point where costs would exceed benefits. Deciding whether a risk is an ALARP can be hard because it requires us to exercise judgment. In most cases, decisions can be made by referring to existing good practice that has already been established. These good practices are usually established by stakeholders discussing and coming to a consensus to what ALARP is. For high hazards, we will use more formal decision-making techniques, including cost-benefit analysis, to inform our judgment. The concept of reasonably practicable lies in the heart of the British health safety system. It is the key part of the General Duties of the Health and Safety at Work Act 1974. It is also a key part of many sets of health and safety regulations that local authorities enforce. So, what is meant by reasonably practicable? ALARP is the term used by risk specialists and duty holders. In essence, having made sure a risk has been reduced, ALARP is about weighing the risk against the costs needed to reduce it further. At a point where the sacrifice needed is too high, it may no longer be reasonably practicable. The decision is weighted in favor of health and safety because the presumption is that the duty holder should implement the risk reduction measure. To avoid having to make the sacrifice, the duty holder must be able to show that it would be grossly disproportionate to the benefits of risk reduction that would be achieved. Thus, the process is not one of balancing the costs and benefits of measures. Now, let's talk about some causes of non-conformance. There are many possible causes that can lead to non-conformance, but they can all be classified into two different types of causes: immediate causes and root causes of non-conformance. We will begin with immediate causes. Immediate causes are related to unsafe conditions and/or unsafe practices associated with the incident. Which of the 6 points do you think are the immediate causes related to unsafe conditions and/or unsafe practices associated with an incident? Yes, it's the first 5 points. Unsafe acts refer to violations of commonly accepted safe practices and procedures, and are usually attributed to unsafe behavior. Examples of this include tampering with safety devices, working at heights without using a safety harness, grinding work done without wearing safety glasses, and horseplay while at work. So, what are the root causes of non-conformance? Root causes are categorized as human and job factors that lead to the incident. Take a look at the list and decide which are the human factors of non-conformance. In fact, it is all of them. These are all human factors that could lead to non-conformance. Another type of root cause are our job factors. These job factors include inadequate work standards, the lack of documented procedures, poor design of work processes, and design failures. Examples of design failures include insufficient bracing and insufficient load consideration. All these job factors could serve as reasons for the non-performance at the workplace. Next, we move on to underlying causes. Underlying causes refer to any other cause not directly associated with the incident. Some examples of underlying causes include inadequate dissemination of safety information, hazards previously not identified or recorded in the risk assessment form, or weakness in safety and health management systems. All of these examples could serve as possible reasons for non-performance at the workplace.